Anyone, just shout out.
That's daily open rate. Daily open price.
I think you're right. That's one of the reasons. I think there's more than one, but that's definitely one of them.
Is it consolidation or what? Like the
Okay,
market was mostly consolidating?
okay, yes, it is a consolidation, and consolidation are the worst to trade from. It was like Friday. Last Friday was also a consolidation after that big news event, which is basically when the new US start 9:30 Eastern onwards. So yeah, so what Sanjeev said was good. It was it was touching the daily opening price. I'm just gonna write DOT. Anything else? What else was wrong with this particular region? Any idea?
I said EQ.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. Yeah, but daily opening price is correct as well. So notice how, basically, let's say you have a structure low down here, and let's say you have a structure high up here, right? So this is going to be your dealing range. Actually, let me draw that a little bit more, a little bit nicer. So let's say you have a low down here and you have a high up here. So if this is your low and this is your high, this is your EQ. You don't want to trade at the EQ, because that goes against, and I'm sure all of you have heard of smart money concepts, not ICT, smart money concepts. The whole of smart money concepts is basically selling in a premium and then buying in a discount. So when you're at the EQ, people don't extend that logic. When you're at the EQ, you're at neither. So just stay out. So it was a US bank holiday. It was at the daily opening price or very close, and it was at the EQ. Avoid trading these days. Very simple. Same with NASDAQ, probably same with a lot of Forex pairs as well, especially the ones that are USD backed. Okay, so now with that being said, let's now go to Tuesday, because Tuesday was actually one of the best longs of the month, actually. So I'm going to also open this up as well to people as well so they can ask. So what we had on Tuesday, for those who remember, was this. Again, I'm looking for 15-minute fair value gaps, right? That's all I'm looking for when it comes to key levels. So we had a 15-minute fair value gap just over here, right? So I choose the candle before the 15-minute fair value gap, right? So anyone who's, I know we have some new people here who have not been on streams before, but when we look to determine a key level, and I'm going to break this down, I'm going to go to the footprint charts and break this trade down as well for people. When we look for key levels, what we're typically looking for is a 15-minute fair value gap, and we see that here, there. And we use the candle before the 15-minute fair value gap. So what is interesting now is that this now became a key level in the market. This was a key level. This was also a pretty good key level for October. It didn't give us, it wasn't as responsive because price rallied higher, but from 66.46 to 66.38, this was a key level. This is a very critical level actually, and I'll explain why. The reason we're at all-time highs is because of this level. I know it sounds a bit I know it may not sound clear, but there's a reason this level was so critical. So basically, I'm gonna open this up to people now. I want people to explain to me why this was a good key level to buy from. There were reasons for it, other than the order flow told us to, which I'm gonna break down as well. But why was this a good key level? Someone answer. Different people. All of you shout out.
Previous level of interest.
What do you mean previous level of interest?
Maybe price had showed very reactionary at that level. Is that possibly why?
1 second. So okay. Let me break.
That's okay. If it's wrong, it's not a big deal. Maybe I was just.
I want to understand where you're coming from. I think that's the main thing, right? So what we had was this FVG. So this FVG was created. This is the UK time. So I'll try and speak in EST. This was 10:45, so 3:45 in the morning. So basically London session. This zone was created over here. So what made that a good zone to buy from? I don't want to put too many clues on, because I just want people to look at things like Asia.
So Asia low was taken out, so you had a phase one manipulation.
Yeah.
So Asia low was taken out. You were in the discount zone, so therefore you're in a good place to buy from. And also you are way below the weekly open price, and so that's another good place to take a buy.
we were way below the, yeah, you're right, we were way below the daily opening price. We weren't so much below the weekly opening price, but we were below the daily